Hello everyone, I want to do a quick video about what my daughter told me. She told me that in her Read 180 class, that they were reading Arch Enemies. And she said it's a very sexual book. And I told her not to read it. So I want to do some research and try to see if I could find the book so I could review it for myself to see if, what she's telling me is correct. And look, Barnes & Noble, Arch Enemies by Jeff Savage, 0 results. Then I went into Amazon, Arch Enemies, 0 results. Be right back. Hello everyone, I'm back, sorry about that. I also looked up the Arch Enemies book on Scholastics by Jeff Savage. Scholastics, not available. No search found for Arch Enemies. But you see it here on the Read 180, Arch Enemies. So even as parents, we are not able to see what our kids are reading with this Common Course. Also, my other kid brought home this called Weekend News. Doesn't really look like much, which you can tell she did not do. But on the back side of it, it says, find someone who ... Weekend News edition. Went shopping with, name, ate at restaurant, slept over at a friend's house who, played with his or her neighbors, watched a scary movie. Yeah, you can't watch scary movies with your kids. Went to a birthday party or fiesta. Went to the park with who, slept in with who, played with his or her cousins, and who's your cousins, name them. And I told her not to do it because it's an invasion of our privacy of what she does on the weekends, and as you can tell, she did not do it. This is just a little bit of stuff that I've noticed with the Common Course, and they are currently not following my directions with my complaint that I did with them. So I'm going to give them till Monday to see if they're going to comply. And then after Monday, it'll be a week. I figure that's probably a good enough time to comply with my letter. We will see. I'll be back. Okay, I just want to do an update on the Scholastics, customer care service. They sent me a thing saying that they'll contact me back in 24 hours. Well, they didn't, so I contacted them back, letting them know that that they didn't contact me. So they sent me another thing saying that they're going to contact me back in another 24 hours. Also, update on my notice to the school. The school is no longer giving out homework, and that was part of my complaint letter. So if you guys want to make a change about the Common Course, put your words into action and write them down and give them to the people in the office. I'll update you on this book thing with Scholastics to see exactly what's going on with this book of the Arch Enemies that has sexual content in it. That's what I was told anyways. I've been trying to find the book. My daughter did try to bring it home. They said that she couldn't bring it home because it's school property. So that's where I'm at. I'll update you as long as I'm trying to find out about this book too. Tap the Shelton 2016 out. Okay, this is an update. I've been getting in contact with Scholastics customer service, and they just said that it is the book that I'm trying to find out is only through the Read 180 program through the school. They can't give me any information on it or anything. It says please contact the teacher of the school for further questions. So what do you think about this? I'm going to be in contact with the school. I'll update you here in the next video. Okay, I contacted my daughter's school, and they told me that I have to be able to view the book in the classroom under their time and everything. And she was asking me, is it the content that you are worried about? See it right there? Content that you are worried about. But also Scholastics got a hold of me to another person, and I'll be right back with that one. Okay, this is the one from Scholastics. It says, "Dear customer, thank you for contacting Scholastic Education Group, blah blah blah." It says, we do have the book Arch Enemies for Read 180, Stage A and G. This book is restricted to sell to individuals. So it is not a book for everybody else, just for the schools. It says this book is only available for sell to educators only. It says if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call or contact me back. And sincerely, Stacy. So I emailed her back, and I still haven't heard anything. But I said that I am wondering about. Says I'm wondering about this restricted book, Arch Enemies by Jeff Savage. Why is this book blocked from the parents to purchase it when it is required reading material in public school? Is this blocked by the government? And I haven't heard anything back, and it's been 4 days since I've read it. So I don't think that she's going to get back to me at all, because they have a 24-hour return thing on there where they have to contact you back within 24 hours. So that's where I'm at. Apparently I can't view the books unless it's restricted time. Exactly, I don't know. Common Core is just so messed up. What do you guys think about this? In this country, I always thought that book burning was illegal. But I guess under the socialism system that took over our country, America, even with the Common Cores, people think, oh, well, it's no big deal. But when 2 + 2 = 5, and as long as they come up with, a reason why they came up with that, then it's right. That's not right. Schools going from D ratings to A ratings under this Common Core tells you what type of system it is. Just to dumb down the people, to keep them poor, and to destroy the middle class, and to prop up the rich, because the only ones that's going to be able to afford to go to special schools and stuff like that are the rich, not the poor at all, or even the middle class. It's going to be a closed society that's just like the elite. And I am totally against this Common Cores. Everybody needs to be against this Common Cores. They need to get the socialism out of our school, out of our country, bring it back, because they say it's public school. It's not public school. It's government school. And if my kid can't go to a public school, then my kids aren't going to school. And I'm gonna fight this and see what I could do, but everyone needs to fight this and see what they could do. It's gotta be all of us, or our country is just totally lost. Just like Hitler said, give me your children, I'll give you the world. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're going after the children to brainwash them, putting corporate propaganda in schools, saying, well, in order for you to be able to do a project, it's going to have to be 100% your ideal. The Constitution isn't real, because you're not a signer on the Constitution, so the Constitution is void. And if you try to use the Constitution, then it's copyright infringement. And they're going to be throwing all this copyright hogwash on our kids. And then what is our future going to look like? What is our kids' future going to look like? It's going to look like third world country. Our kids eating their own feces. They're drinking their own urine for water. That's what I see in our future. And I would be able to fix this if I became president, but the system is so rigged. I know that I'm not going to be able to be president in 2016 to restore everything. And it's sad. We're just lost. And I wish I could be president just to fix everything, get the socialism out of our country. Socialism, we do have a form of socialism, it's Social Security, disability, stuff like that, so we could take care of our elders and our disabled, and we have welfare to help. Just like how they're trying to say that welfare is bad, welfare is not bad. And they're trying to say people live on welfare, you know, and don't work. You have to work to be on welfare. It's just, you're only allowed like 2 years maximum in your lifetime to be able to get cash assistance. And you could get food stamps, but that's limited too. So I don't know where they're getting off, like everybody's just, you know, being rich off the welfare system and stuff like that. The bad part of the welfare system is inside corporate trading. Just like the HUD system has to be redone and everything. If I was president, I have one question against the competitors that I would be up against. Are you willing to live in a bunker for the rest of your life to do what is right for this country? I am. Are you? Because what I'm planning on doing if I did become president would be so for the people that, you know, the major corporations wouldn't want me to be president, and I would have to live in a bunker. But I bet none of the other contestants would be willing to live in a bunker to do what is right for our country. But I am. So I'm trying to run for president, but with everything that's looking, you know, with this HR 368 that they just passed October 1st, where it's just really turned us, suspended democracy, turned us into an oligarchy system. So I don't even know if, you know, if we're even going to have elections anymore, or Obama is king now because of the HR 368. It's suspended democracy. We don't have democracy, a form of democracy in our republic. Then we're nothing. We're just a socialist society now, and it's sad. But I'm still gonna see if I can run. I hope I'll be able to run, but the way that things are looking, I'm not gonna be able to, unless something changes. But it's so far out because this is 2013. 2016 is 3 years. That's an awful lot of time for them to get their agendas through, and who knows what it's going to look like in 2016. But yeah, just ask them. You know, the one question everyone needs to be asking anybody that wants to run for president: are you willing to live in a bunker to do what is right for the people? If not, then you shouldn't run. It's just that simple. Me, I'll live in a bunker, but my vice president would be my voice. And I would do a lot. I would do a lot of good. I think I would do a lot of good to restore the United States of America. Well, if you see my name on the ballot in 2016, you vote for me, tap the Shelton. But I don't know where this country is going to be in 3 years. It scares me. It scares my family, and we need to stick together and see, you know, because I don't want my kids to grow up eating feces, and I don't think you want that for your kids either. Tap the Shelton 2016, signing out.